Have you ever stopped to think about what a culture actually sounds like? I'm not just talking about the music or the language, but the real collective rhythm of a people. Well, today, we're going to do just that. We're going on a sensory journey to understand Korea, not by what we see, but by what we hear.
So, think of me as your cultural heritage sound archivist for this explainer. Our mission is pretty simple, but it's a fascinating one. What does a day off actually sound like in Korea? We're going to tune our ears to the very specific frequency of Korean holidays and listen to the stories they have to tell.
All right, so where do we even begin? Well, first, we've got to get a handle on the Korean calendar. Because in Korea, a holiday isn't just any old day off. It's a red day. And believe me, that concept shapes the entire rhythm of the nation.
A red day, or balgannal, is exactly what it sounds like. It's any day that's literally marked in red on the calendar. But the meaning? Oh, it goes so much deeper than that. For a society that's famous for being incredibly hardworking, this isn't just a personal vacation day. It's more like a social agreement, a national pause, where the entire country stops, rests, and reconnects, all at the exact same time.
And here's where it gets really interesting. See, Korea has a lot of commemorative days, like Teacher's Day or Armed Forces Day. But those are black-letter days. They're important for sure, but you're still going to work. It's only the true red days, the official public holidays, that grant this special, nationwide permission to just pause.
Okay, so now that we get what a red day is, let's start listening. We're going to tune into the two most important ones. For these holidays, the soundscape totally changes. It shrinks from the noise of the big city to the really intimate, foundational rhythms of home and family.
Of Chuseok, the big autumn harvest festival. The sounds here are all about abundance. It's that soft rhythmic patting of hands shaping sungpyeon, these little rice cakes. It's the warm, low hum of family all gathered in one place. That old saying just nails it. It's a time of pure contentment, a feeling that you have everything you need.
All right, you ready to pick up the pace a little? Because beyond those two big family holidays, the Korean calendar is just bursting with a symphony of festivals. And each one has its own unique sound that changes right along with the seasons.
In the spring, the sound is this incredibly quiet whisper of wind rustling through millions of cherry blossoms at the Jinhae festival. Then, summer just explodes with the energetic splashes and happy cheers of the Boryeong Mud Festival. As autumn rolls in, you hear the deep, resonant drums and flutes of the Undong Mask Dance Festival. And then, in the dead of winter, it's that sharp, cracking sound of an ice auger, followed by that sudden, exciting splash of a fish at the Hwacheon Ice Fishing Festival.
But you know, not all red days are loud and festive. Some are about quiet remembrance. So let's slow things down a bit and listen for the sounds of a nation reflecting on its past. On holidays like March 1st Movement Day or Liberation Day, the sound is, well, it's more symbolic. It's the imagined echo of a nation's unified shout for independence. Or it's the quiet rustle of the national flag, the taeguki, hanging from thousands of apartment balconies. And on Hangul Day, which celebrates the Korean alphabet, the sound is that crisp, satisfying turn of a book's page. These are the sounds of a nation remembering what it took to earn this peace.
So here's a little traveler's tip. What does all this mean if you happen to be in Korea on a red day? Well, the entire soundscape of a city like Seoul just transforms. The normal roar of traffic is replaced by this peaceful quiet. It's the perfect time to hear the crunch of gravel under your feet at a grand palace, and they often have free admission. And don't worry, you won't go hungry. You can still hear the beep of a microwave at a convenience store making a special holiday meal, or the buzz of a delivery scooter bringing delicious food right to your door.
So, after listening to all these different sounds, the bubbling soup, the cheering crowds, the rustling flags, what does it all add up to? What is the final, most important note in this whole national symphony?
It's the sound of one simple but incredibly powerful word, uri. It means us or we. And that's it. The true sound of a Korean red day isn't any single thing. It's the sound of togetherness. It's a shared pause, a shared meal, a shared memory, and a shared identity.
It's the sound of being part of something so much bigger than yourself.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. If you were a sound archivist for your own culture, what would you record? What are the sounds that truly define your most important days? Next time one comes around, listen closely. You might just be surprised by what you hear.